Hello and welcome back to our Yummy English. Today we will continue our talk about oblique moods. If you remember, a mood is a form of verb that describes its attitude to reality. In our previous video we were talking about two moods that express actions contrary to reality. Let me remind you about them. Here is an example. English is easy. If it was difficult, it wouldn't be an international language. Was, subjunctive 2, expresses unreal action, and it connects with, in this case, would be, conditional mood, a dependent action. Let us talk today about past tense of these two moods. Please listen to the following conversation.
I'm telling you, there's something really wrong with our groundskeeper.
What do you mean?
Well, if he was okay, he wouldn't stare out the window with the vacant look on his face all the time.
Of course he wouldn't. He wouldn't have that vacant look if there wasn't a new bar working. Right opposite his window, actually.
A new bar?
Yeah.
Maybe take a look while the room is still empty.
Yeah, sure.
That whole wall is made out of glass. Oh, dang. Look at that girl. Oh,
The
nice.
strip club!
Yes. Poor Mr. Robinson. I mean, if the windows had curtains, then I guess.
Yeah, if the windows had curtains, Mr. Robinson wouldn't get so...
Distracted?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Do you think that if I worked in that restaurant, I would be popular?
Working there, like with a pole. Yeah, you would get tremendously popular.
Wait a minute. If you were there, does that mean we could dine there every day for free?
Jacob, if I didn't know you so well, I would think that all you are interested in is food.
Yeah, that's fair.
By the way, I could do with a good steak.
Oh, yes.
Dreaming about something, we can say, I would like a good steak, or I could do with a good steak. So we can say, we would dine there every day, or we could dine there every day. Windows don't have curtains, but if they had, the groundskeeper wouldn't be so distracted. All these sentences are in present tense. Now, what if we talk about unreal situation of yesterday or last week? Let's listen to the conversation again.
Your uncle was mad at you for something yesterday.
No, he was not.
If he hadn't been, he would not have mopped the floor in the kitchen with your jacket.
I know. The whole problem was the party. If I had told him that we were going to use his garage, he wouldn't have been angry.
If you had invited him, he would have been quite happy about it.
Well, if you hadn't spilled his beer, he wouldn't have been angry at all.
But I offered him a...
Yes, you offered him my beer. I know.
Jacob didn't warn his uncle about a party, so his uncle was angry. But if he had warned him, he would have been happy. If he had warned. This is the form of past subjunctive 2. It looks like past perfect, but actually it is just the past tense of subjunctive 2. If he had warned him, he would have been happy. Would have been. Would plus perfect infinitive. This is the past tense of conditional mood. Let's listen to the conversation again.
If he hadn't been angry, he would not have mopped the floor of the kitchen with your jacket.
If I had warned him, he would have been more peaceful.
If you had invited him, he would have been happy about it.
And now, the small test. Listen to what the boys are saying.
I didn't play hockey yesterday, and my team lost.
Michael thinks that if his team...
Can you guess what Jacob said? I'm sure you guessed right.
Michael thinks that if he had played hockey yesterday, his team wouldn't have lost.
Now, finally, we know everything about two oblique moods. The subjunctive to and conditional, their present and past tenses. Thank you for tuning in and see you next time.